I basically look for trade setups and patterns in the market all day long. Okay, this is what helps define the risk if you're trading. And I'm going to give you an example of one of the setups that we looked at today in IWM via the 30-minute chart. Now, what you can see here is that recently we shifted from a pattern of lower lows and lower highs to higher highs and higher lows, especially when we took out this prior swing high here. So what I want to do in this case is set up a possible buy entry to fit with that pattern. So here, what I'm going to do is take these prior declines within the uptrend and project them from the recent high. Okay, that one is just about equal. Then we have this prior high to low swing that we can project. Okay, that comes in a little bit lower. We have the swing inside of that swing. This high to this low, projected from this high. Okay, so we're on top of that also. And I'm pretty sure that if we look at this projection, we are through this one. Yeah, so we can't really use it. So that by itself is actually a trade setup. You can say, hey, as long as it holds above this key symmetry support, I can be a buyer and I can define my risk either underneath this low or underneath the low end of the zone. And then the potential upside target would come from running the swing into the zone, so taking the prior high to low, using the 1272 and 1618 ratios. That's what gives me my targets for these setups. So bottom line, if we continue to hold above this area, I'm going to look at taking the buy triggers, and that's a big if though, we'll see what happens Monday. But we would look at taking buy triggers, and the upside potential would be here. When am I wrong? Well, if it breaks underneath this zone. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at, or just one of the setups that I'm looking at for next week, and I'll talk to you next week.